Get off my lawn. Sorry for the dirt. I don't get into politics much. I think both sides are corrupt. I think we do have a deep state. I think that the managerial class is now running what's going on, and I'm not happy about it. I just want you guys to keep your essays up, look for anything weird going on. Remember, us here on the ground, kind of the first responders. It's like I don't go out, even in Tennessee, without being armed. 90% of the people here are armed, and I'm okay with that. Actually, really fine with that. We don't have problems here. Everybody drives the speed limit. They're very courteous. You know, everybody's grandma is very much family, and that's what it comes down to. It's like it's family. It's like you protect your family, you protect your community, you protect your city or your county, you protect your city, and it just goes up from there. But at the core of it, it comes down to the people you know and the people you love and the people you trust. Like I said, after yesterday's events, um, the assassination attempt of former President Trump, and probably going to be the next one, I didn't vote for Trump either time. I'm a libertarian. I can't stand the state. I am absolutely thrilled the Chevron defense went down, or Chevron deference went down by the Supreme Court this term, because that is the state. Unelected bureaucrats making rules and then changing the rules on the fly. And if you guys don't know what the Chevron defense was, basically the Fishery Department or whoever's in charge of the Department of Interior had mandated that they had to have um, inspectors on each one of the boats. Then they got their funding cut, and then so all of these fishermen that are running on razor thin margins have to pay $700 a day to have an inspector, which are required by law. So they were basically funding their own police agency on the boat. That's just wrong. And because of the Chevron deference, it was allowed to go on. This case started in 2013, 2014, somewhere in there. But congrats on that one. Do I think we're in the middle of an American Civil War? Culturally, yes. I think that most of the people that do not live in cities and are spoon fed and drink Starbucks and have he, him, she, her, they, them pronouns, I think we're fed up. I've been fed up for quite a while. So a good example, went to go visit my new doctor, nurse practitioner, nice lady. Um, she's probably in her 30s, 35. And she says, is there anything really bothering you today? And I says, well, yeah. I said, well, can you tell me what it is? I said, well, when I had to fill out the questionnaires, it said I had to identify as something. Oh, we got comments. Oh, fucking just bots. $700 a day. Yeah, leave that one alone. And so I actually crossed out identify as and just put male. There's another question about, you know, the sex acts that I engage in, and it's none of their damn business. It's like I understand as a health professional, you need to know. It's like in my case for HIV, do I look like a gay male? I don't know. I've been hit on by gay males, and I found it kind of flattering, honestly. It's like I'm attracted to both sexes, even with this thing. It doesn't bother me, but it's just like you guys don't need to know this stuff. It's just like it's an invasion of privacy. There's a reason we have gates out here. And it's like, I'm putting myself out there, but you come onto my property, we're going to have an issue. One of the dogs are going to go after you. And I got I got some dogs that are very serious about doing protection at all costs. If you get through the dogs, you're gonna have to get through the gate. Another thing, if you get through the gate and the dogs, there's gonna be some problems. I'm just saying, make sure that you take care of your family. Make sure you take care of your family. Make sure you take care of your own. Make sure you take care of your neighbors. It's like I've got some great neighbors out here. I actually, I just texted over a neighbor. I need to take a tree down so we get power to the building. So my new shop. But he was over here in 20 minutes. Brought his tractor over here, which made mine look like a Tonka toy. I mean, seriously. And it's just, it's that kind of community. You know, the neighbors are your family. Get to know them. If you live in the city, go knock next door, bring a casserole, something, and just introduce yourself. People will be a little bit weirded out, and honestly, I'm a little bit weirded out when somebody drives up on my property. But, if I know the truck and I know the people, it's like, it's okay. But Mike, the meat sales guy in the back of the truck, don't come on my property again. So, we'll be doing some more videos. I've got some in the can. We just don't have Wi-Fi right now, so I'm doing this completely off of cellular. I've got a deck build going on right now. We're going to start that probably on Tuesday afternoon. Upcoming, so in about 3 or 4 days. So stay tuned. We'll get back to our normal 2 videos a week, and maybe some beer reviews and some really bad alcohol reviews. It's like, really don't want to do those. Anyway, with everything that's going on, I don't know if you believe in God. I don't know if you're evangelical, Christian, Catholic, Jewish, Muslim. It doesn't matter. If the shooter was a better shot, there was some wind going. Honestly, I don't know how he missed, because at that kind of range, that's what I do to warm up, to get that kind of range with a little bit of wind footage. And so either he was a really bad shot or it was a setup. I don't know if it's Stoop State. I'm not saying it is, but it's just one of those things that's really been bothering me. Out of all the presidents and the presidential candidates that have been shot and or wounded, it's all been by Democrats onto Republicans, or Democrats onto the conservatives, the Whigs. Theodore Roosevelt, that's amazing. So he got shot and went up and did his campaign speech. Trump going fight, fight, fight. That is iconic. You could not ask for better press than this. I pray for Trump, Melania, Eric, Ivanka, and then Barron. And I really feel sorry for Barron. 18 years old, just graduated high school. He got to watch his father almost get assassinated. What is that going to do to him? As the Democrats say, what about the children? But it always seems to be a Democrat going after a conservative. Anytime the left decides that they're not winning, they resort to violence. Burning down cities, just the general chaos. It's never the right, but they complain that the right is the problem. They are the extremists, and shit. 2 days ago, pro-life groups got labeled as domestic terrorists by a memo in the FBI. And it's like, seriously, we're pro-life. It's like, if you want to kill your baby, go kill your baby, but I'm not going to be okay with that. And I'm sorry that I'm touching on some weird stuff, but this has been a weird cycle. If you thought 2020 was weird, you thought 2016 was weird, hold my beer. Get off my lawn.